Yo, what's up? Yo, Junebug Obama. Yeah, man, I was looking at your video not too long ago. A couple of hours ago, I made a video response to you. I just got back from the store. I had to go catch some sales at Meijer. Well, I want to ask you some questions about being a bad boy. The bad boy. Since you say that women like when women... And I pretty much agree with everything that you said in the video. Even though I know I don't want to acknowledge... I really just wish a lot of it wasn't true. I do agree with what you say as far as, you know, when women not wanting weak men. And you got to be... like a combination of a bad boy and a nice guy. I mean, you basically got to be somebody that stand up for yourself, take control, be a leader and stuff like that. Because even in the Bible, God says that men aren't supposed to be that way. You know. But what God has in the Bible, and I don't want to get into it with this video, but God has a different view on weak men. A woman looks at a weak man and sees something that's worthless and something that she can't do anything with. But God looks at a weak man as someone that she can use, and I'm gonna talk about he can use, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that in another video. As a matter of fact, I think I was reading something that said that weak men are basically, in so many words, do gooder things, and it's the strong men that fuck everything up. But I'm going to have to get into that in another video, because I have to pull up the information in the article so I can explain it to y'all what I'm talking about. But at any rate, Junebug Obama, you talk about these so-called bad boys and these nice guys, right? And a bad boy is supposed to be, women want these serial killers, I like to call them. And one thing I'm trying to figure out is tough guys. They act so fucking tough. They think they're so fucking hard. They don't even want to admit when they're wrong. They don't want to admit their weaknesses. They don't want to cry in front of nobody. They don't want to express their emotions or any of that. And they even say that it's bad for a man to express his emotions or anything. Which I disagree with that, but I don't know. I guess, you know, a lot of times men are taught from the beginning to be hard as hell. And I guess that's a good thing. I mean, you don't want a man being soft. But what I don't understand, Junebug Obama, is that, you know, I want to try to listen to a couple of clips. Now, Ted Bundy was a serial killer. He's a bad boy serial killer. He killed women and crushed their skulls in, man. He got marriage proposals. So, god damn, what's up on that? He's a bad boy serial killer. So women like violent men. They'd rather be with a violent motherfucker, a killer, than to be with a dude that's civilized and calm. Because they figure this dude can protect them. They don't even want to have babies with you. Now, Junebug Obama, this is like another whole nother video. And I'm going to make a video about this, and I want you to respond to it. You know, I know you can't respond to everything. You probably don't have a time. You might not even have an interest in responding to my video. But, yeah, you know, matter of fact, I'm going to talk about that in another video. It's going to be, I'm going to make a separate video, and it's going to be a video about girls having babies with bad boys and why they do it. But, and I'm going to even try to look up some articles on it. But I want to hurry up and get this out there. So, these bad boys are tough guys. They're so tough and strong, right? I'm going to give you an image of a bad boy right now. This is a bad boy right here. Listen. He a bad boy. He a bad motherfucker. He hardcore gangster. And I'm going to show you what's going to happen to him after, let me just get into it right quick. Hold up, y'all. I ain't got my shit. I ain't got my mic plugged up. I'm wasting time too. Alright, I want to hurry up. I didn't have my mic plugged. Y'all probably didn't hear that shit. Okay, this is a scene where this dude says something to the bad boy, and basically what's gonna happen is the bad boy is gonna basically whoop his ass. But listen right quick. Listen to this shit. Okay, he's beating the shit out of him.
Okay, you hear little girl, Frankie? You hear little girl, Ace? Is that a little fucking girl? What happened to the fucking tough guy told my friend stick it up his fucking ass, huh?
Well, I was trying to figure out...
Now, okay, Junebug Obama. Now, you see this shit, right? Can you explain to me what the fuck is going on here? Now, this bad boy, he a bad man. He beat the dude down, the dude on the ground crying. Do you consider the dude that just got knocked down on the ground to be a nice guy and a weak man? He's on the ground crying, man. He just got his neck stabbed with a pin. Now, let me show you this other scene. This is the bad boy right here. Now, watch, listen to this, Junebug Obama. I want everyone to listen to this.
brother to get fucked around. I mean, what's right is right. They don't give a fuck about.
Now listen to this bad boy. He's talking all that shit. You motherfucker. But once he hit him in the head with that bat, he went down.
Get him, brother. You fucking scumbag. No more.
Can you hear him? Can you hear the dude? This is the same bad boy, man. This bad boy just got to beating this other guy down, but listen to him now.
Frankie, you can't alone. He's still breathing. Still breathing. Leave him alone. Frankie. All right. Step on. One ball. Seven fucking ball.
Okay, I think I get the point now. But listen to it. Did you hear the bad boy? The bad boy just got through getting the shit beat out of him. Now, well, he's getting ready to get the shit beat out of him. But he's on the ground. See, in the other scene, the bad boy was hardcore gangster. He beat this other guy down. He was all hard and shit. Like he hard. But when he get ready to get his ass whooped, all of a sudden it changes. You notice the difference, Junebug Obama? So these so-called bad boys, are they really bad boys and tough guys? How tough are they? I mean, seriously, because I see some of these motherfuckers, they act hard as hell, man. And it's ridiculous. They think they hard, man. Some of these motherfuckers must think that they probably think they hard better than God or some shit. You know, this motherfucker made a remark when I was at work talking about I don't give a fuck if my girl, because his girl was, I guess his girl was going out with a dude, and he's a bad boy thug gangster, right? He got the nerve to say something about Jesus. He said he don't care if his girlfriend was going out with Jesus. He said that, so that's something he said against our Lord and Savior. So when he stands before God, this bad boy stands before God on Judgment Day, I'm going to see how bad he is then. Talking shit about God and shit. You know, God's son and disrespecting him. But anyways, yeah, let's get straight to the point now. So this bad boy, all of a sudden, he's crying like a little bitch. See, in the beginning, he beat the other guy. The other guy was crying like a bitch. But the bad boy, now he crying like a little bitch. So what's up, man? What's up with that? Why is it that a bad boy is hardcore, but when they get into a certain situation, they ain't hard no more? Can these bad boys beat up anybody? Can they? Does a woman want a man and expect this man to be able to beat up anybody and to be able to be so strong to the point where they're not supposed to be afraid of? They're supposed to just not to be afraid of nothing. So I guess if a bear came at your ass, you're supposed to not be afraid and go fight the bear with your bare hands down, right? So explain this to me, Junebug Obama. I really want to know the answer to some of these questions. And I'm not launching an attack against you. Please don't take this video out of context, man. It's not about that. Please. Because some people take my videos out of context and they'll come back at me with hate comments and shit. It's not about that. But, please explain it to me. These men that these women want, I mean, from my point of view, man, it's looking to me like, what's the deal? They ain't shit. They act tough, they act hard, but they're not as hard as they're not as tough as they acting. So what's up? Women like bad boy serial killing motherfuckers that kill. What about the guy from No Country for Old Men? He was a remorseless killer. He killed people. Wasn't no big deal. Women like that kind of shit, don't they? They're like a hardcore gangster man that can take charge and beat people up and kill motherfuckers and shit. You ain't never gonna see a woman that's gonna want a man that's non-violent, that's peaceful, that doesn't like fighting or any of that shit. They don't want nobody like that. Look at Jesus. Do you think women would consider Jesus to be a real man in this day and age? He stood there and let people spit on him and punch him and stuff. Do you think that women would have wanted Jesus? I mean, if Jesus had a woman and they was attacking his woman, he wouldn't have attacked them back. Do you think they would have wanted him? Seriously. What if I was like Jesus? What if I stood there and let people punch me in the face and stuff? What if I stood there and I said, no, I'm going to be non-violent. It's wrong to fight. And I stood there and would try to be like Jesus. No woman will want me. So what's up, man? What's the deal? These bad boys, it look to me like they're not as bad as everybody thinking them to be. But I'm going to tell you right now, Steve Urkel And I wish Steve Urkel, man, what was wrong with Steve Urkel, dude? You saying something about Steve Urkel was spineless? I don't think Steve Urkel was spineless. Just because he wasn't a hardcore gangster like all these other motherfuckers don't mean nothing, man. Steve Urkel, if you remember correctly, he got Laura in the end. She rejected him for the longest. He eventually got him. So I guess you could say, oh, the nice guy gets rejected and eventually gets the girl. I think in real life it really doesn't really happen like that. But you know, he's the so-called nerdy nice guy, but he eventually got the girl. So if these bad boys are so tough, then if they get beat with bats, they should be able to take it, right? If you got turned upside down and somebody stripped you down naked and was gonna skin you alive, you should be able to take it, right? You a bad boy, ain't you? You get all the women. That's what women want. Violent killing motherfuckers.